So, you want to get to Legendary Arena? You don't have any legendaries and you're only level 8. How can you do it? Let's take a look at an easy deck to use. Hi guys, Spencer$3 here. Welcome back. We are going to be taking a look at how to get to Legends if you're not one of the hotshot level 9, 10 or even highest players in the world. There are plenty of people doing it at level 8. You've seen the Nidra deck. That's a very hard deck to learn though. So today we're going to look at the Toasty, and this one seems to be a little bit easier. I've only just picked it up and I won about 6 in a row. So let's take a look at how this deck works. We've got a giant skelly, we've got a goblin barrel, we've got a fireball, we've got both sets of goblins, Larry army, minion horde, and a freeze. Now if you watch this video all the way to the end, I am going to scroll across all of the advice from the person who made this deck on how best to use it. It's a lot better to get it straight from the horse's mouth. Now the best way, this is a reaction deck. This is a deck whereby you're trying to draw out your opponent and then catch them once they've spent their spells, and you can destroy them. Now Toasty, who is from our main clan, he has assured me that if your opponent does not have arrows or does not have a princess, they're almost certainly not going to win. If they do have 3 splash spells, however, it can be very difficult to win. Not many people do, so that is one downside. There he goes, he's just defended himself with the fireball. Now he has already lost a tower, but it's fairly even right now. 231 on the opposite tower, and he's just waiting to build up his elixir. He doesn't want to overstretch himself. Here comes the prince. Got plenty of ways he can defend against that. He's going to use the Larry army. And there goes the freeze spell, but that's a complete waste in my opinion. That prince is never going to jab all of those Larrys before that freeze runs out. Sends the fireball, doesn't catch all of the troops, doesn't really matter, doesn't make it to the tower. Here goes the goblin barrel. He knows that the freeze has just been wasted, can't freeze them, and he's taken down the tower. Princess is targeted. Wait till the princess targets the tower and you can drop your minion horde. This is my favourite move with any minion horde deck, freezing the defensive minions and the tower, and sometimes you can kill all of the minion horde and the tower. Here comes the prince again, falling for it a second time, gets rid of the minions with the fireball. He's used that freeze spell again, which is complete nonsense. Nobody knows why he's doing that. Could have much better used that freeze spell on that goblin barrel. It's taken down the second tower, and this is all plain sailing here for Toast. He's going to beat Darkmoor, and he's not so far away from getting a chance at 3 crowning. And remember, Darkmoor is a level 10, and this is in the Legendary Arena. So here we go. Dark Prince is about to get his head smacked in by a giant Larry. It certainly will explode him once it goes down. There goes the Larry army. Easy defense all over again. Really no problems there at all for Toast. Everything went pretty much the way he wanted, even though there was a princess, not something he wants. Now I know a lot of you guys don't have the princess. I don't have the princess. So the great thing about this deck is there is absolutely nothing there that you don't have. You almost certainly have all of these cards. So here goes Toast again. He's going after Archer Euphoria. That sounds kind of exciting. So first things first, got to try and draw out the arrows. So that's what he's doing. He's sending a goblin barrel and some gobs, hoping to get the arrows out. Now the defender didn't drop any arrows. Still doesn't know at this stage whether he does have arrows. Obviously once he gets those arrows drawn out, he can use his minion horde and the freeze to get rid of the tower. That's what he's kind of hoping to do. Can he get these archers down? Let's see what's up next. So there's the wizard. Would have thought about dropping the free spell, but he didn't have enough minions left, so probably not worth it. Sometimes you get tempted to fireball that wizard in the tower. Not worth it. Wait and see what else he drops first. Try and get a whole group of them instead. Could drop a fireball right now. Not going to. Sensibly drops a giant Larry behind, distracts the wizard, which stops the wizard from killing the Larry army, whilst the Larry army deals with the giant. Very cool maneuver. Great defense. Looked like there wasn't really many things he could do apart from the easy fireball. Worked out pretty well. Managed to get some goblins down to the tower. These level 10 barbarians are pretty solid. What's he going to do to defend against this? There goes the minion horde. He now knows that this guy does not have the arrows, so defending against the barbs with a minion horde, pretty easy. A lot of people get into cycle of doing the exact same things. He knew that wizard was going to be there, but seeing as he is kind of level at the moment, he's probably figuring out what his move is going to be. It's going to be a giant again, surely. Is the guy going to drop a giant? And the guy didn't drop a giant, so Toast has dropped his giant Larry already. Not sure why the giant didn't come. He's trying to mix it up a little bit. There goes the goblin barrel, and he's going to take quite a bit off this tower before these goblins get all the way around. he didn't have enough elixir to use any freeze or anything like that. Freeze on Goblin Barrel is pretty good, but if you get it wrong, you can be very susceptible to the counterattack when you have very dry on the elixir. Thumbs up! He knows he's in trouble. Here comes a lot of troops. He's going to use the freeze now. It was a little bit late, but he did get the freeze in. Now the minions are going to get rid of that wizard. They're causing devastation to tower. Tower goes down. Timed perfectly. Didn't overextend himself earlier. Didn't need to rush. And he's managed to stomp him. Desperation now. We've got the elixir collector. That'll work as a distraction. And pump him up some elixir. But is he going to get a chance to use it? Is he going to be able to build up enough? There goes the fireball. Damages as many things as he can. Larry Army around the hog is one of the better ways to deal with it. It generally does get as far as your tower, but doesn't get to do a lot of damage. Here we go. He had his giant Larry in stock, ready to defend all of these troops. He's only got 7 seconds that he needs to defend. No way this guy's going to get the tower. And that, again, was a very easy battle for Toast. Nice easy win. Not a dollar destruction. Not really a 3-crown deck, although it can be done. But it's certainly a very reliable deck that I think you can learn to use that deck pretty quickly. Normally it takes a long time. Right guys, it's my turn. I've got to give this a go. So you've seen I've done probably 5 or 6 goes at this. I've not lost yet. So let's go for it. So first things first, we need to try and draw out the arrows, see what he's got. Get my Goblin Barrel in. What do you have? Okay, you know what? I'm so tempted to do the freeze, but it's a bad idea to do the freeze on the first go, because you can get caught out. So I just let my goblins die. Now, I can guarantee you that this is not the replay that you want to watch if you want to know exactly how to play this deck. Oh, I was slow with the freeze. I could have done with being a little bit quicker. Could have done a lot of damage to this tower. Did manage to get the wizard, and we're still going to do a bit of damage. Should really have been ready. Should have had my freeze waiting over at the tower a little bit sooner. Can be a little dicey situation you don't know whether to place it. And I've sent my giant Larry down the left just because I'm trying to attract his other troops on the left so he doesn't back up his giant P.E.K.K.A. That kind of worked all right. It's caused him to place his Valk there, which would have protected his P.E.K.K.A. from what I'm going to place now, which is the Larry Army. Not sure how he's going to get rid of those yet. Don't know what he's got in stock. Giant P.E.K.K.A.'s going down. Oh, he's got a fireball. Okay, so we definitely know he's got a fireball. At least my minion... Oh, he's got a wizard. I think I can get rid of this P.E.K.K.A. before my arm... Oh, my minion hoarded down. He's going to get a few swipes at my tower. Again, don't want to use my fireball just on that wizard. Would be a little bit of a waste, but wow, it's causing a lot more damage than I expected. I should have frozen. Again, I should have frozen. I'm playing too reserved. Too reserved dollars. Oh, I'm not on dollars. I'm on Spencer $23, but I am playing too reserved. I should have frozen that. That would have been the end of the tower. But once you get more confident in using a new deck, everything becomes instinctive and you play it a lot quicker. Dropping my giant Larry on the same side this time as the P.E.K.K.A. I don't want to be predictable. Nobody wants to be predictable. See if this makes any difference. Now, we know that he's going to come up with a Valkyrie. I think it was what he had last time around. So, I could be in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, it's 3 Musketeers! What a nightmare. And a Valkyrie in the middle, so I can't really do anything. I've used my fireball. It doesn't kill a Valkyrie. Can't really swarm any of these troops. He's got a wizard in behind. That's a great attack combo. I've had to freeze, which does waste his rage spell a little bit. But I just don't have anything to stop this. Should have had a giant Larry available. That's what I should have had. I'm sure Toast would tell you a giant Larry in there would have been the solution. I've at least got one now. Should be able to protect myself from getting 3-crowned, which won't be ideal for a video. Alright, here comes the giant P.E.K.K.A. again. He might as well do the same thing. He's guessing. I should get this tower, should I? Ooh, not quite. Fireball should get it. There we go. Okay, we're even Stevens. Apart from my tower's been destroyed by, I don't know, 40%. Here comes the 3 Musketeers again. I think he's pushing too quickly here. He's got nothing protecting them. Where's that wizard? He's not dropped the wizard. He wasn't ready. Okay, that's great. That's a complete waste of elixir. Lost a giant P.E.K.K.A., 3 Musketeers, and a rage spell in one attack. He's surely he's elixir starved now. Let's go for this. Dropped an elixir pump, so he's not got anything ready. Here we go. Let's try and get this tower down. I've tried to drop a distraction using the Larry Army. This might be all right. Frozen everything. Oh, there goes the Val. Come on. Get this left-hand tower. Oh, it's 84. Not a problem. We got the fireball. We did it. Not bad. Well, it looked like we were going to lose that one, guys, but worked out in the end. So, again, we're on a run victory, about 8 or 9 wins in a row on a new deck. I think that's pretty good. Guys, let me know how you get on with that deck. Let me know if you're a level 8, you're trying to push the Legends. There are a lot of level 8 players these days because that is where it starts to take a long time to upgrade. So there's a lot of different levels at level 8 as well. I do not have level 10 minion horde. But thank you guys for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. And share these videos with your friends. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And I will be back a little bit later. But until then, you guys, you take care. Send everyone